the first of the Italian doubleheader. We are here in Mugello for the Tuscan Grand Prix, as it's once again Sanchi on pole with this time not Safraz but Samafu in behind. Safraz had a very poor qualifying all the way down to P10, but towards the midfield grid most people like to start on soft tyres, but as you go further and further down the grid the medium tyres start to come into play. P2 here as the inside line for turn 1. Could we see a move for the lead of the Grand Prix straight away as it's lights out and away we go. We are all the way for a long straight down into turn 1 as they go traversing downhill. Samafu already trying to get alongside the Brazilian here as they go into turn 1. Samafu leads the Grand Prix now as he's fully made the overtake on the Williams car, and Akari in behind is also looking to get past his teammate, taking it around the outside of the left-hander and to the inside of the right-hander at the chicane there. He makes the move for second place, and Sanchi is struggling there, moving off track almost every corner and further down behind. Safraz trying to duel with Delwald there, and Delwald trying to make the move on Milian Brunos as he goes to the inside, forcing him wide and out of his next corner. He gets forced out wide himself, but Akari is right behind Samafu here. He is still gaining on him. Could he be in contention for the race win today and make a move on the man from Seychelles in the McLaren as they exit the final corner, moving into lap 2? He'll have the slipstream and he'll have the tool to make a move on the McLaren as they're still gaining there. Akari getting closer and closer and closer. He shifts over to the inside line, moving down into turn 1. He's going to make the lunge down the inside of the McLaren with Sanchi right behind them both, waiting for a moment to open up for him to move up into first place. So Samafu gets the move back on him for first place. He still leads this one. Lap 2 onto lap 3, and once again Akari, this time he'll have DRS, will be able to make the move even easier than before as Sanchi sets the fastest lap. They are both seriously gaining on Samafu here. Akari gets ahead before they make the corner, and Sanchi is still gaining on him right there. He's pulling alongside, trying to get down the inside at the next corner, out of the second part of the chicane, and he makes the move, and they're pulling away already from the McLarens, and maybe the Williams car having a battle of their own as Sanchi trying to find the gap. He's right there alongside him, being forced off, trying to find the gap around the outside. They're scrapping really hard here. What a move. Samafu this time with the inch there of that toe and DRS, and he moves over to the inside and he's going to dive it down the Williams car there. He makes it just about. Akari trying to stick his nose in, but it's not enough, and Sanchi's tyres looking way worse. He may have pushed too far and he's falling behind from them both. Safraz on the inside of the Mercedes, he's trying to just force him off the track there, and he's trying to get himself up into the top 5 as he's gone down the inside once again on the soft tyres. There's a huge train here of about 5 cars, and the leader being Namzar, but Safraz still having to fend off from the Audi in behind who's trying to take it around the outside, and he shuts the door. While Samafu is making a move once again for the lead of this Grand Prix. He's on the inside. Sanchi is there right behind them both, and Sanchi is trying to get down the inside of his teammate, now around the outside at the chicane, and he gets up into second place, now chasing down Samafu in front. What a lap from Samafu there. He is 2 seconds, 3 seconds ahead of the rest of them. Sanchi's tyres, way more degradation is seeing shown on his tyres than that of Samafu and on Akari, so he might have to pit even earlier than the rest. Very tight here at the back of the grid. Seb trying to make a move, go down there, but he spun it under braking and he's into the wall. His front wing is damaged there. He'll definitely have to box for that, and what was already a bit of a lackluster weekend has become even worse. Namzar, the first one to blink in the top 10, he's going onto the hard tyres. Looks like it may be the one stop for him. He also coming into Akari trying to make a move once again, but this time it's on his teammate for second place. He's on the inside. They're still wheel to wheel as they go into turn one, and Akari just about gets the edge, and it's another pit stop for Delard, copying the strategy of his teammate. It looks like the one stop could be the play here today, from soft to mediums, but as they come out the pit lane, Delard may be miles ahead of his teammate. And Zanchi is into the pits first. They have left Akari out here. That is showing who the number one driver is. If that doesn't tell it, then I don't know what does. As Summerfood also into the pit lane, and he will be, of course, ahead of Zanchi coming out of it. But depends how and which cars overtake them, as Miller's is the car that might be ahead of Zanchi here, and he might have to do some overtaking. Yes, he will. He is way behind Summerfood. Safraz now into the pits for the medium tyre, trying to copy what Akari has done, because Akari has put onto the mediums as well, looking for that very pacey middle stint, and then onto a calm and collective last stint on those tyres, probably the soft. Akari, he has had some blistering pace at the moment. He is closing up to Zanchi, but Zanchi is closing up to Summerfood here, and he's right on his gearbox. And before they make it into turn one, he just about gets the lunge down. It was a very late move there from the Brazilian, but he's up into first place, one place over the McLaren. His championship rival only 33 points behind him, but it's going to be close as he's going around the outside and trying to hold the move back. They are going wheel to wheel through sector 2 here, and it's just about Summerfood's position there. Zanchi may have lost out the position earlier, but now he is gaining back on Akari here as they make their way through into the last corner. Akari is the one to make the move down the inside. Zanchi almost making a 3 wide out of the final corner, but as they go onto the straight, it looks like, oh, Akari into the pit lane. What is he doing? With 9 laps to go, he is going to pit for some fresh tyres. He's pitting for more mediums that will take him to the end of the race. Very confusing. Summerfood now into the pit lane off of those hards. The one stop looked like it was going to be the play here, but it's not. And Summerfood is moving on to a set of soft tyres to complete this race, while Zanchi decides to stay out, and Akari rounding the final corner on the undercut here of the McLaren driver could get ahead of him before they reach the pit lane exit. And Akari, Zanchi is finally into the pit lane, but it's not looking good for him, because Akari and Summerfood further down behind are going to be making the undercut work on the championship leader as of now. Temerolua into the pit lane as well. Akari on the straight, he's already passed Zanchi there, and Summerfood will just about make the overtake done off of track during the pit stops. Summerfood trying to go down the inside of another car, but Zanchi has a lot of work to do. Summerfood now on the penultimate lap here, going on to the last lap. He's trying to make a move around the outside, but as they move onto the last lap, it was brilliant defense from Akari, but Summerfood will make the overtake for first place and get up into the lead, and Zanchi is way too far behind. Could he do anything on this last lap to catch up to his teammate Akari? But it looks like further behind, Safraz is making a move on the Mercedes. He's up into P4, a brilliant comeback from him so far. Delard will be trying to make an overtake on his teammate as he is on fresher tyres, but the Audis are going wheel to wheel here, toe to toe. The first time we've probably seen them go side to side in battle on the last lap, but this time Yucatan has the advantage, but Temerolua has the fresher and faster tyres as he brings it to the outside. He goes off his fellow compatriot and he's got to the inside. They are still side by side, kicking up dirt onto the grass, forcing each other off the track, left, right and left again. And Soinan Temerolua gets back up into P7 and above of his teammate. But Yucatan is always there. He's going to try it down the inside. They both go off the track, but it's not enough. But the winner today will be Summerfood. He comes home to win his 3rd ever Grand Prix, and it's a sprint to the finish. Zanchi will come home for 2nd place here.